For nearly a decade after the space shuttle retired, American astronauts relied on Russian Soyuz capsules to reach space. Each journey to the International Space Station began not on American soil, but thousands of miles away, in Kazakhstan, aboard a foreign rocket. This dependence marked a pause in America's proud tradition of launching its own crews. The once bustling launch pads at Kennedy Space Center stood silent, a reminder of a golden era that had seemingly faded. The cosmos felt a little more distant, and the nation waited for a new way to reach the stars. The dream of American-led space exploration seemed to hang in the balance, as the world watched and wondered what would come next. Then, the story changed. Private enterprise entered the scene, bringing fresh energy and bold ambition to the challenge. SpaceX, with its bold vision, introduced the Crew Dragon, a spacecraft that redefined access to space. No longer was spaceflight the sole domain of government agencies. Now, innovation thrived through collaboration. Crew Dragon wasn't just another vehicle. It was a symbol of a new era, where commercial partnerships reignited America's launch capability. It represented a bridge between the pioneering spirit of the past and the limitless possibilities of the future. Its mission, safely ferry astronauts to and from the International Space Station, ending reliance on foreign rockets, restored American access to space. Each successful launch marked a step toward renewed independence. This restored a vital capability and sparked innovation, lowering the cost of space travel. The reusable Falcon 9 booster and streamlined operations set new standards for efficiency and sustainability. Crew Dragon is more than metal and wires. It's a testament to progress and a leap toward the future. Its design blends cutting-edge technology with lessons learned from decades of exploration. With advanced automation and a focus on safety, it embodies a modern approach to exploration. Every system is built with precision, ensuring astronauts can focus on discovery, not just survival. The story of Crew Dragon is the story of America returning to the driver's seat, steering toward new frontiers. It's a testament to resilience, ingenuity, and the enduring human desire to explore. It's the beginning of a new chapter in our cosmic journey, a chapter filled with hope, ambition, and the promise of reaching farther than ever before. To appreciate Crew Dragon, start with its two-part design, the capsule and the trunk. The capsule is the pressurized home for astronauts, their sanctuary, cockpit, and lifeboat. Its gumdrop shape isn't just stylish, it's engineered for stability during re-entry. Inside are seats, controls, life support, and parachutes, everything needed for survival and safe return. The trunk, attached to the capsule's base, is unpressurized and purely functional. It carries solar panels that power the spacecraft and radiators to manage heat. Fins on the trunk provide stability during emergency escapes. The capsule is the brain and heart. The trunk is the powerhouse and workhorse. Before re-entry, the trunk is jettisoned, burning up in the atmosphere. This efficient, specialized design maximizes safety and performance. Each part fulfills a unique, vital role in the mission. Together, they form a spacecraft built for the challenges of space. Entering Crew Dragon feels like stepping into the future. The interior is clean, spacious, and minimalist, far from the cluttered cockpits of the past. 4 custom-molded seats face a bank of responsive touchscreens. Astronauts interact with the ship through these displays, monitoring systems and taking manual control if needed. Automation handles most tasks, reducing crew workload and boosting safety. Above, the forward hatch enables docking with the ISS. The capsule's launch escape system, 8 SuperDraco engines, can propel the crew to safety in an instant. Large windows offer breathtaking views, and adjustable lighting creates a comfortable environment. Even small details, like a compact toilet, are designed for long journeys. Every element is engineered for safety, efficiency, and a human-centered experience. Crew Dragon's interior is a command center for the modern explorer. Space is a deadly vacuum, utterly inhospitable to life, But Crew Dragon's Environmental Control and Life Support System, ECLSS, creates a safe, nurturing bubble for astronauts. Without this technology, even a few minutes in space would be fatal. ECLSS is the invisible shield that stands between the crew and the void. ECLSS manages air, temperature, and pressure, scrubbing carbon dioxide and maintaining comfort automatically. It keeps the cabin at just the right temperature, balancing warmth and coolness, and ensures the air is always fresh and breathable, no matter what's happening outside. Sophisticated sensors constantly monitor air quality, detecting even the slightest changes. When needed, they activate powerful scrubbers and cooling systems, adjusting the environment in real time to keep the crew safe and healthy. Redundancy is built in at every level. If a leak or malfunction occurs, the system instantly alerts the crew, giving them precious seconds to respond and take action. Astronauts wear sleek, custom-designed spacesuits that can plug directly into the life support system, providing a personal air supply in emergencies. These suits are lighter and more comfortable than ever before, yet offer robust protection. The launch escape system, powered by SuperDraco engines, can whisk the crew away from danger at any point during ascent, ensuring that even in the most critical moments, astronauts have a way out. This level of safety and automation was missing in earlier programs, where astronauts faced far greater risks and had fewer backup systems to rely on. Every system, from the reinforced hatch to the thermal shields, is designed to protect the crew from the harshest conditions space can offer, with multiple layers of backup for every critical function. Crew Dragon's life support is like a miniature Earth, sustaining life far from home by recreating the essential conditions we need to survive, all within a compact spacecraft. Safety and redundancy are at the core of every mission, with engineers and astronauts rigorously checking every system before launch to ensure nothing is left to chance. The capsule is a lifeboat, always ready for any emergency, whether it's a rapid return to Earth or serving as a safe haven in orbit. In space, survival depends on this invisible guardian, Crew Dragon's life support system, working silently and tirelessly to keep the crew alive, comfortable, and safe, no matter how far they are from home. The trunk is Crew Dragon's silent partner, essential for every mission. It's unpressurized, doesn't return to Earth, and contains no life support. Its job is pure utility. Solar panels on the trunk generate all the power needed for the capsule's systems. Radiators dissipate heat, keeping the spacecraft cool. Fins stabilize the capsule during emergency escapes. The trunk can also carry external cargo to the ISS, adding versatility. Before re-entry, the trunk is jettisoned and burns up in the atmosphere. Only the protected capsule returns home. The trunk's sacrifice is a perfect example of purposeful engineering. Without it, the mission simply wouldn't be possible. The journey to space begins with the thunderous roar of Falcon 9's engines at Kennedy Space Center, as flames and smoke billow across the launch pad. This is the moment when months of preparation and anticipation finally ignite into action, marking the start of an extraordinary adventure beyond Earth. Crew Dragon and its crew are thrust skyward, pressed firmly into their seats by the intense G-forces of launch. Every second, the rocket climbs higher, shaking and rattling as it pierces through the thick layers of Earth's atmosphere, carrying its precious human cargo toward the stars. The first stage burns for 2.5 minutes, then separates from the rocket, beginning its controlled descent back to Earth, a hallmark of SpaceX's revolutionary reusability. Watching the booster land upright on a drone ship is a feat of engineering that never fails to impress. The second stage ignites high above the planet, pushing Dragon to orbital speed, over 17,000 miles per hour. This incredible velocity is what allows the spacecraft to break free from gravity's grip and enter the vast expanse of space. Once in orbit, Dragon separates from the second stage, and the astronauts experience true weightlessness for the first time. Inside the capsule, they float freely, adjusting to the surreal sensation of zero gravity as Earth spins silently below. The nose cone opens, exposing the docking port and a suite of sensors. These systems are vital for the next steps, preparing Dragon for its approach and eventual docking with the International Space Station. Solar panels deploy gracefully, unfolding to capture the sun's energy and power the ship's systems throughout its journey in orbit. Dragon isn't yet at the ISS. It must perform a series of precise engine burns, using its thrusters to gradually raise and adjust its orbit, inching closer to its destination with each maneuver. Each maneuver is carefully calculated by mission control and the crew, ensuring the spacecraft follows the correct trajectory. Every adjustment brings Dragon closer to a safe rendezvous with the space station. The view of Earth from orbit is breathtaking, a swirling blue and white marble set against the blackness of space. For the astronauts, it's a humbling and awe-inspiring reward for the journey's violence and intensity. Now, Dragon is its own ship, flying solo above the planet, ready for the next phase of its mission and the challenges that await in the vastness of space. In orbit, Crew Dragon begins its precise chase of the International Space Station. Autonomous systems guide the ship, using thrusters and advanced sensors to match the ISS's speed and trajectory. LiDAR and thermal cameras scan the station, guiding Dragon to the correct docking port. Astronauts monitor the process, ready to intervene, but automation handles the approach. The final meters are a slow crawl, technology and trust at work. With a gentle touch, Dragon docks, forming an airtight seal. Pressure checks confirm safety and hatches open. The crew floats aboard, greeted by their colleagues. The journey to the ISS is complete. Docked to the ISS, Crew Dragon becomes more than a taxi. It's a haven and a lifeboat. Most systems power down, but the capsule remains ready for emergencies. Astronauts use Dragon as a quiet retreat, storage space, and for system checks. Its most vital role, serving as an escape vehicle if disaster strikes the station. In an emergency, the crew can quickly board, seal the hatch, and undock for a rapid return to Earth. There are always enough seats for every astronaut on the ISS. Dragon is the crew's insurance policy, ensuring a safe way home. Its presence is a constant reassurance, 250 miles above Earth. When the mission ends, astronauts board Crew Dragon for the return to Earth. The hatch closes, clamps release, and thrusters push the capsule away from the ISS. After a final orbit, the trunk is jettisoned and burns up in the atmosphere. The capsule fires its engines, slowing for re-entry. Hitting the atmosphere at over 17,000 miles per hour, the heat shield protects the crew from searing temperatures. Communication is lost briefly during the plasma blackout. Drogue and main parachutes deploy, slowing the descent for a gentle splashdown. Recovery ships race to the capsule, and the hatch opens. Astronauts emerge, breathing fresh air and feeling gravity for the first time in months. Their mission is complete, a triumphant return from the edge of space.